the channel, the ranks of the G.I. Joe Tiger Force increase again with a Target exclusive G.I. Joe Classified Dusty.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Here and welcome back to the channel for another G.I. Joe Classified series unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got the Target exclusive G.I. Joe Classified Dusty Tiger Force edition. But for all your G.I. Joe needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $59 does ship free. Unfortunately, not going to find this in Entertainment Earth right now as it is a Target exclusive, but it is hitting Targets right now as you're watching this video. Should be out there in pretty good numbers. I've seen quite a few of these at my local Targets. Not sure if this is going to be the most popular figure from the G.I. Joe line, and as we've seen with a lot of the Tiger Force, Python Patrol stuff, could be a future clearance figure, so we'll see what happens there. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Dusty, another guy from the original Tiger Force lineup of course, when I was a kid. I never had the Tiger Force edition because I had the regular edition, and that was good enough for me. And that is still my preferred version after all these years. And whenever I think of Dusty, I think of that great emotional roller coaster story arc in the G.I. Joe Real American Hero cartoon series when I was a little kid, where we thought Dusty had turned sides. He had turned against the Joe team. Oh my gosh, the ups and downs of the emotions. My little heart could not take it, but all was right in the end. No spoiler alert or anything like that, but definitely that's my favorite Dusty memory. And I always had him riding shotgun in the Marauder when I was a little kid too. That was kind of his vehicle of choice for you tank fans and the G.I. Joe vehicle fans. But there's old Dusty looking like something out of like Knights of Arabia or something like that. He's lost in the desert, and I guess he is a desert guy at the end of the day. He would love this heat outside of my house right now, over 100 degrees right now. But Dusty always prepared for that warm weather, of course. But looking good there. The Tiger Force logo looking nice. G.I. Joe Classified. Plastic-free packaging right now. We do know about that. Number 65. How about that on Dusty? And then there's old Dusty. I think he lost his watch or he lost his wallet in the sand, and he's looking for it down there. I think that's what's going on there. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But he's looking for it. He's trying to find that watch. His grandpa gave it to him, so it's really personal to him. So there you go right there. On the back, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Nothing too fun, really, though, showing the figure, showing the accessories, jibber jabber down low. So without further ado, let's get old Dusty out of the package here. See what's going on with old Dusty today. Let's see what's going on. What's shaking, Dusty. See you later. Goodbye. We got him in the old cardboard prison, I guess what this one is. The cardboard coffin. Looking good. Looking only like a Dusty could look. Time to cut him out. We got him tied in at the legs, tied in at the arms. They don't want Dusty going anywhere. He's a prisoner of Cobra. Prisoner of Cobra. Somebody send Flint. See you later. He'll rescue him. He always does. Remember the G.I. Joe class, or G.I. Joe Real American Hero movie back in the day, and he saved the whole world, really, and took on Cobra Law, rescued Roadblock, everybody else. No big deal. Just another day at the office for old Flint. There it is. Nice little box here going on. We get these all the time, of course. Number 65 does say Dusty on there. Nice little locker. See you later. Goodbye. Spider-Man style. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. And then we get the G.I. Joe parchment paper looking good. We got all of Dusty's fun stuff going on. And this is a lot of what is old is new again, I guess, with this Dusty, as it is a very simple repaint, of course. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. So let's dive in. We kind of know what to expect right here. Just a little different color patterns, I guess, is what we would call it here. But we do get a little knife. Oh, Dusty. He's got a little knife. He's need to stab somebody in the gut or something like that. But he's got a little nice hidden knife he can do. And, of course, all this stuff will store on Dusty, as we do know. Nice silver blade with a black handle. Looking good for a little dagger, a little knife there. Of course, you get Dusty's helmet. Looking good here. Nice desert green. I don't know. Is that a thing? Desert green color, but it's green to match, of course, Dusty's desert gear here for the Tiger Force. But looking good there. Got a little strap on the side in black. Seen it before, seen it again. Big old backpack for Dusty, all in brown color here. A lot of sculpting in here, but not a lot of paint. A little accent paint on this one would go a long way. really bring out some details there for you guys. They're good at customizing things like that. You can really bring out the details in this backpack. Of course, G.I. Joe style plugs in the back. Old school style, old school style. Then we do get 2 sets of goggles with Dusty. We get a long set of goggles and a smaller set of goggles. So choose your own goggle adventure at the end of the day. We did talk about the hack with the old Dusty to help keep the helmet on. You could put this underneath, and it gave a little bit, make that helmet a little bit more tighter. You can probably do the same thing with this one as well. So the more you know, folks out there. It's got the nice band on it, of course, the red lenses on it. Just nice little goggles going on for Dusty. Of course, you're in the desert. You put those things on. You don't want sand in your eyes. So we got that. Then we got the same exact weapon we got with Dusty last time. We got the green on the end here against the brownish, I guess gray. I guess it's a grayish color, a smoky gray kind of. And you got the little stand on it as well, but it is a nice weapon here. Of course, exact same one we saw with the regular version of Dusty, but looking good. Does that all? That does come out there, so you can pull that out if you want to. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't really need that, but I know some do like it. Some like the figure photographers like to have this in their hand. They plug it in, you know, that kind of stuff. So we do have that option there, but a good-looking weapon. We've seen it before. Now we're seeing it again. Now we're going to dive into old Dusty right here. Looking good, old Dusty. Looking nice. Got his name on there. Got the G.I. Joe team on the front there. He's got that Tiger Force camo with the green and yellow stripes going on. Got a little face paint going on. We're all suckers for face paint at the end of the day. Dusty, a huge Road Warriors fan, so he was getting as close as he could out in the desert to the Road Warriors. But he does look really nice there. Got a little face paint going on. He's ready for the Force. The Tiger Force, that is. Got a haircut you can set your watch to. Looks like something my grandpa would have had back in the 50s. Looking nice. I'm here for it. It's a nice set your watch to haircut. Definitely good for a businessman cut as well. Like what I see there. Dusty, same head going on. Got those pouty lips, kind of a stoic look, like I talked about the face paint. Guess what? He's got 2 ears and a nose, just like any other human being, so he looks okay there. Got the little vest strap going on. It's free-flowing there. I guess if you really wanted it off, you could cut it off, but it is there. It is flowing around a little bit, going the straps over the shoulders. Got a little bit of a wire there in red, and then all the way to the back that would go into his backpack, so a little extra color details. I'm here for that. Got a nice waist there. Very interesting. It's like a free-flowing, almost skirt-like thing. It looks like it's part of his shirt, but it is separate. But you can kind of see the ruffles at the bottom and then the belt that's sculpted in around it. That does look pretty good. Got the green pants on, and then you got the brown boots. Got a spot to store your, of course, that knife down there on his foot. Never know when you might need to stab a scorpion or something like that, so he does have that. Articulation-wise, arm's going to go all the way around. Got the old bicep cut. Got a little of that butterfly shoulder, always here for that. And you know what I'm always here for? Double-jointed, pinless elbows, playing all the hits right here. Got the old trigger finger here for his weapon. He's got to have that going on, side to side, back and forth. Big old ab crunch on Dusty, moving around if he needs to. You got all that. A lot of head movement on this one, even down to the neck movement. Yes, neck movement as well, so plenty of head movement for a guy like Dusty. No long hair, nothing like that getting in the way of the movement. He can do those big old Dusty splits. Look at that. Can anybody that roams the desert do a better splits? I dare them. To find me somebody. Find me somebody. Got the drop-down hips as well that we're used to. Thigh cut. Double-jointed pinless knees. Extremely tight, but he does have them very, very tight. Boot cut as well. Ankles back forth side to side. So there it is for old Dusty there, looking good. Now, does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Have to imagine he will. Of course, make sure you get the Mattel stands over at ringside. And I think ringside is finally sold out of all their Mattel stands. They are getting re-upped or refill. There we go. Refill is the word I'm looking for. They will be getting one of those probably sometime early fall, I would have to think. I did talk from John from ringside San Diego Comic-Con. He said there's more stands coming. Be prepared, and as I always say, order your stands in bulk. Order enough. They usually have tons of sales at the end of the year. Order like 20 packs. That's what I do every year. I use them for my Joes, my Masters Universe, my wrestling, of course, and other things. Very versatile stands, very cheap, and you got to get a deal. Holidays is the time for the deal, but he does fit perfectly right there. See if this helmet fits. It is still a little bit loose on him. I think it stays, though. It'll stay. It's not terrible. We've seen worse. We've seen worse. Oh, I bent that little... There we go. Let me see now. Yeah, it's all right. It stays on there okay. I don't have any problems with that. I might display this one without the helmet to just make another point of difference with him. Of course, I do got the OG Dusty here. And honestly, if you're only getting one Dusty, this is the Dusty you got to get. This is so iconic back to the days of the toys and cartoons. Absolutely love this Dusty. But this one's good too. Of course, you're building out that Tiger Force world, that Tiger Force universe. And it's really the right universe, really, I think is what it is. They got a well-respected leader that'll follow, anybody will follow into any combat, where other leaders, we know what happened there. The G.I. Joe movie once again. We know all about that, but I do like what I see here. Definitely, this is the one to get, but not opposed to this one. And like I said, Target store's hitting right now. You want to complete that Tiger Force collection, you got to have Dusty in your Tiger Force setup. So there it is. Dusty, G.I. Joe Classified, Target exclusive. What are your thoughts on this, Dusty? Does anybody say, I don't want this one, but I want the Tiger Force one? I'd be interested to hear that comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this one, though, and let me know if you're picking it up or if you're passing on it as well. And, of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content, including early access to videos like this over on the old Patreon channel. Patreon, going to be your best way to support this very YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. You can also support the channel over there at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter. Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Dusty and Tiger Force, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.